Okay, I think I've tweaked things. I think I've tweaked them enough. Let's see if it works. I have my kitty headset back! Kitty headset back! It goes all the way over my ears instead of like just partially, so hopefully my ears aren't basically screaming at the end of the stream or even in the middle of the stream. Anyway, hi. Uh, I, my streaming might actually get interrupted due to circumstances beyond anybody's control. My husband's schedule could actually shift to some sort of graveyard shift, which would mean the child would be even harder to put to bed and would be wondering, hey, why is Daddy gone all night? Why? Why? So, yeah, no. Have to deal with that. Also, I fixed the chat. I finally fixed the chat. You can no longer see bots messages, but that's okay. You won't get to see Sari going, hi, hello. Okay, where were we? Oh yes, so GCC finally finished. I actually had to re-log back in and restart it earlier today because it actually decided to fail. It failed miserably by, well, it decided to auto-terminate because it had been alive without me actually doing anything, even though, holy shit, I'm waiting on GCC to rebuild itself. So, you know, there's nothing I can do. Okay, I need my windows. Yes, I need windows. Alright, so, let's move to... Yes, I still cannot top in... Wow. I mean, I can't top either. A, my hips try to break themselves when I do, and B, I'm basically too old and creaky and stiff to do it now, even if I want to. Anyway, I cannot talk and think and type all at the same time. According to this, we are only 13 minutes total in, and I already managed to say something like that. Anyway, we're going to keep going. We're just going to keep doing my things. It would help if I did the whole thing. Also, don't worry, I installed pop just like long ago as a dependency as something else. Also, I managed to get Fortune installed, like the new version. Oh wait, I mentioned that last night. Yeah, it was like pulling goddamn teeth because of fixing CMake and specifically the issue caused by curl. I don't know if I mentioned the curl part. I'll just repeat it anyway. So, curl apparently decided to change how they expose certain interfaces, and that has caused a cascade of problems across the entire internet for various packages that try to use these internal things incorrectly, but don't know that they're doing it incorrectly. CMake is one. They did use the curl proxy type thing like directly. Turns out it has changed to no, it is now a long integer. You must specify you are trying to find a long integer. So I got to go into the files where it was freaking out and manually change it because I suck at SED. I genuinely don't know what I actually messed up on. I could be needing to do some specific quote type and I just don't know it. I could be needing to do a specific divider type and I don't know it. I just don't know. But going in manually to go fix it did actually do the trick because it was honestly a lot faster than trying to figure out SED at that point. Because I tried like a dozen times to make SED work and, you know, just... excuse me. Just nano wind. Okay, here you go. Let's see. Oh, and I'm really glad I can just like remote log in now. I managed to completely break dbus by accidentally mistyping the permissions on its own home folder. It showed up as 0070 instead of 0700. That was fun to find out. And I'd already actually, alright. I'd actually already reinstalled both dbus and systemd, and it was still having problems. And then I discovered, oh wait, I did this part wrong. Whoopsies. We gotta fix that. Wait, no, I think it was on installing SSHD over there. Right, yeah. It was installing SSHD. Still, I got to discover that problem after reinstalling everything else. So, yeah. No, wait, I did have to fix dbus as well. And then SSHD, I had to figure that out. It was basically a lot of problems with, hey, yeah, I have to basically mash that keyboard because I'm trying to hold it in my lap, and that don't work too well. So now that I can just type everything, even if it's remotely, things work better. Things work a lot better. Okay, let me loosen something. Ow. I hate when things are accidentally too tight. Ugh. Okay, there we go. Oh, wait. Sudo. Now sudo. Is there a slash or snake and r stink d just user equals to 48 r syncd is not a word anymore. It was never a word, but it's even less of a word now. Okay, do I need to do anything else? No. Okay. What? Oh, jeez. I got so busy typing I forgot I wasn't actually in there. Or I got so busy talking I forgot I wasn't in there. Okay. You may need to install. Okay, so I didn't actually need to install this package in order to remote in, I guess. I was technically pointless, but also at the same time not pointless because, just in case now, it can now go both ways. I could theoretically, once I'm completely done on this HP guide, I could proceed to log in from it to my Mac and do things. Yay, me! Or I could proceed to log into anything else in here! Assuming I know the local IP address, which is basically a case of trying to lock it in the router and then just go, yes, here, point. Something like that. I should probably. Except if I try to shift that, shift, and then. And we're not gonna try to make everything match on size because I noticed that looks a little bad, a little wonky. I don't want to worry about that. Wait. I thought I took you out of the playlist. Did I not take you out of the playlist? Maybe that was a different time I took you out of the playlist and I didn't do it again. Because I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to actually let you be in the playlist. Where are you? Yeah, remove from playlist. What happens? Okay, just. Okay, let me stop music. Okay. Shuffle. We're gonna just like restart it. I might have had a old one loaded, old version loaded. You probably know what I mean by this point. If you're watching, paying attention, something. Oh, hey, it's alright then. Let me, on my side, let me bring my windows back up. Okay. Actually, yeah, I did. Let's see. Why am I reminded of Trigun? I've seen a few episodes of Trigun. I still need to actually go back and keep watching it and finish it. Uh, the story behind the anime is interesting, as is the story behind why the reboot is like it. Let me try that again. Uh, the story behind why the reboot is the way it is also interesting. For some reason, this just sounds like, hey, I've heard this before. I still need the soundtrack to Trigun too. Do I have another egg? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Yay! There we go. Yes, I have an S. Yes, I know. I could just install this. I could install SQLite when I actually need it, but I also like having it, especially since, once you learn how to use it, it is good. It's good. Let's see, get HSS. Select or /225 Euclid autoconf 353040.26. Also, the fact that it's this public domain library that almost everybody uses, you don't actually have to pay for it, but if you want top of the line support, you pay out the goddamn nose for it. It's just endlessly fascinating to me. I have looked it up. You do, in fact, if you're a company and you want professional support instead of like in-house support, you pay out the goddamn nose for like this company that's actually like two people, maybe three, to support you. It's actually that small, and they maintain it, and they apparently do the most hellacious of test harnesses on this entire thing to make it work. That's part of why people use it. Okay, I'm nope. There we go. Let's enable. I'm not going to keep holding down the shift button. Wait, wow, I'm glad it failed. Oh, no, on Mac, you do not hold shift to suddenly reverse what things do, basically. If you have caps lock on, it just says, yep, caps lock is on, everything is caps now. It's actually kind of nice. There we go. Let me check the extras down here. Also, it's basically, I should really check this again, but basically, for being something that is thrown into the public domain, it is like overly robust and overly capable. So yeah, it's just eh, there's a few more reasons that I can't like articulate, but yes, it's one of those things that I will probably always install it even if I don't really need it. So, hmm. Oh, really? Several packages use a SQLite Python plugin. After installing this package, you should be able to create this plugin. Hmm. I'm glad I double checked and read here. Okay. There's a note about replacing the unmaintained unzip program. Ooh. This one I kind of like. Let's see. Go up. Our libraries and utilities. Let me go to home. I could go there, but I'm not about to keep this window. Unzip. Ah, they actually took it out. Neat. Yay. Okay. I don't have anything on like Python, do I? Yeah. So yes, I will eventually get to this when everything else is installed, but I don't want to try rearranging my tabs. I can do it in Safari, but it has a bad habit of like jittering. It's like crazy. Oh, I think I have XML too installed. Shoot, I'm gonna have to install everything. Including the part that actually helps me generate my support for system deboot. Lovely. Okay. Oh, you know what? I think systemd has a minor dependency on SQLite too. And technically, I don't need probably up again. Let's just go home. Let's see. SMD. Yeah. There we go. Go. Here. Because it's one of the reasons I'm not doing this part yet, so we'll come to that when we come to that. But let's see. I guess I was looking at something there. Not sure. Okay, let's see here. Anyway, no, it's got that. I could have sworn this actually had like a secret dependency on SQLite for just something. Oh yeah, I was going to say, one of the bigger reasons that people just like hate systemd, like before and now, is just the sheer number of features and the sheer amount of dependencies it uses. Like, it has a bunch of dependencies, and it is more like everything and the kitchen sink instead of just managing starting up. The problem is that that's kind of what managing a system has become, because Unix, Linux type systems have actually gotten like overbloated, so everything's like expanded to like 3 times the original size. So half the people complaining are technically complaining more about the fact that everything expanded and they never noticed, and now they suddenly have to do something different for system management. So it's part of it. Okay. Let's see. I wish someone can still decide to do it in here, like I've done for stuff. Also, for Draycut to work, you actually have to enable sys users. They don't install Draycut in this book because they just don't. But it is important to do that because otherwise, where was I going with that actually? Basically, Dracut's actually a little more reliable than almost anything else. Plus, there's the fact that I don't think their script that they used to do it has been updated in a while, whereas Dracut actually is. At least if you find the AG version, the like original one, I think basically got abandoned for whatever reason. Either the devs moved to the NG version or whoever was actually developing the like original branch just like basically quit, and so the new one is necessary to actually like maintain it. Oh well, that just took a very long time. Okay, I should stop playing with these fake teeth from Halloween. They are child-sized. Okay. Alright, let's see. Wait. Yes. Alright. Right. I have to rebuild this after Python because everything. Let's see. Tip3 list. Yep, so this is everything I've got. Okay. This shouldn't be too bad. Let me. You're not gonna see it. I'm gonna make myself a little note here. Uh, let's make a new one. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, you won't see this. You don't need to see it. Let's see. Split core Jinja 2 markup safe. Mason packaging pip. I got it's just to make sure PyElf tools subtools 6 wheel, and then let's see. Caesar lib Python sage sites packages. Okay. Where's my list? Okay. Elf tools. Oh wait, that's up there. See, flip card. Lib XML. Ooh, let me. Yes, this is good stuff. Shit. Wait, I got this and this. Yeah. Yes, I want to try procedural generation. Why don't I just do this? Let's see. There we go. Open in another tab, please. Thank you. Lovely. Okay. Yeah, it even lists libxml there too, doesn't it? Okay. Markup safe. Mason magazine pip resources payout. Oh yeah, see, everything has a distinfo with it. And because that's like named two different things, it's like separated. Uh, don't need G. I don't have glib yet, obviously. File libxml. I don't have anything else. It might be a good idea that I've discovered it now. I've got something lighting up my What is that thing up? Uh, okay. I'm not gonna respond. It's like in a general chat. Okay, let's see. That seems like these are supposed to be in an inverter. Oop. Nice. Okay. Nope. Come on, I am trying to move this text. Thank you. Uh, no, come on. Get back here. Well, you stop doing that. I am trying to grab the text. Oh. Let's see, then we do. Why do you always keep doing that? Nice, look up safe. Like, I think pip happens as a result of doing Python. That's why they do it. The pip. Okay. Okay, there we go. I think we've got a list of how we're going to do this. Alright. I will open one of them because that will be our reference to like reinstall it. And see, if you drag it to the edges, it starts flickering. That's why I'm not moving that one. Because I don't want it to flicker. No. Yes, that is installed now. For additional modules. So far, I don't need those modules. I'll probably reinstall it again if I need to do that. So, you know. Oh, wait. Yeah. Well. Also, I can type a lot faster like this now. So, weird. I basically learned how to type by doing stuff like this. Because I'm weird. Okay. Okay, so we'll redo this part. Because I did not actually install the documentation. I just don't care about that part. I did it like the right one. Yeah, okay, it's this right one. Brain don't like. Okay, but this pattern in general works pretty well like every time. Let's see. Excuse me. Oh yeah, it gives an instruction here. So all we have to do is to all of this. we have to tack in upgrade. And then on the other ones, we basically just replace slick core with whatever we're rebuilding. So, according to my back. According to this, we've got BIP 3, so we can mark that. You can't see it. It doesn't matter. You don't. Okay, it probably matters to you, but to me, it does not matter that you cannot see it. Eh. Hey, I have a message. Oh, hi, Zipper. You do the bouncy, 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 bouncy. Oh, hey, you said hi at some point. Hi! You are seeing a potato! Yes, yes, I was busy. Chet was hiding in my OBS window. Yes, yes, you were going to be watching a potato. It's about the only way I can stream without lagging to infinity. So, I'm sorry. Oh no, and not necessarily busy so much as, distracted and rambly. I mean, I am an animated fox. At this point, when I stream, I'm basically on ADHD. I mean, uh, I say potato because it is simple. I mean, yes, potatoes are glorious. Clearly, I can stream at potato. It is glorious that I can stream a potato. Eh, it takes a bit to learn any programming environment. Don't worry, you'll figure out Godot. I have punched Godot before. You know what? I have Godot launched. Yes, here it is. It is up. Good man, Johnny. Let us add a thing. We're going to summon the hollow mirrors for a moment. Behold the hollow mirrors! I know what I want to do. Not control center. Oh wait, wrong thing. Window capture. There we go. This I have an infinite list. You know, die. Oh jeez. Oh yeah, no, it doesn't read zip files. I take it the tutorials fail to mention the zip files. I too am an idiot. It happens to. Oh god, jeez. Hey chat, why are you doing that? Oh no, so a streamer I watch, they made an arcade name generator. This is an arcade game, technically, and yeah. Oh man, I'm gonna have to go back to that source and figure out how to. Ugh, ugh. It is like. Eesh, ugh. Okay, okay. No, I don't really want to do that. Okay, viewing. Anyway, yeah, I used their redeem, and it spit out that awesome sounding name. So it said, yes, yes, this will work. I have actually, in fact, made a game before. I made a game jam game. I seem to have delisted it, or it got delisted for me, one of the two, because it was just not great. But it was basically like a Vampire Survivors clone, and it worked technically. Just oh yeah, the I think currently Disgraced Pirate Software holds game jams like twice a year, and I participated in one like in January this year, whichever number that was, and I did make a game. It was not great, but I did make it. Yeah, yes, indeed, very neato. I shoot. If I shrink chat, it'll basically turn into a blob, but at the same time, no line behind it. But if I let's see. Where am I? If I move myself ahead of it, if I, what, what? That's because it's only above the alerts. There, I'm above it, but now you can't really read it until it's like, uh, Okay, let me see. Oh, yeah, that's it. Basically, it won't work until it's like farther up. It only works whenever it's technically over a window. And then it does a weird reposition bug. OBS. I learned so much about you. Like how weird you are with showing the mouse. I'm just gonna make sounds. Anyway, yeah, if let's see, let me go into here and I'm gonna do a run. So I have options working. It has no sound, but I did any of this and it will actually save as I do it. Yay! I can do the same with the sounds that are also none in there. And I can even do. Yay! Look! It's now saved! See, I go back to the main menu. Huh? No default was given. Let's see. Let's see. It has actually saved. Whoop. Back to main menu. Options. Saved. Scoreboard just has defaults in here. I guess I should probably throw in some defaults for those chunks. See if I can. Oh, and this loads, but I have to fill out the credits. Let me go back to OBS. Yeah, you did a game design document. Okay, while I'm thinking about this, so I'm going to. Where am I going? I'm actually going into. Okay, you. I'm going to modify you. I'm actually going to do a different window capture now. This one. Yes. Yes, my script window. It is very shiny though. Yes, thank you. Thank you for seeing that. Let me actually pull up Genie on my side. Okay. So I need to set like default values in here. I commented today. There comments. Okay, it's 0 and shit. Let me take a look at the I'm sorry. Okay. Wait here. Yes, this is. Okay, there we go. And now that should be like reloaded. I'm gonna go to OBS and see. Well, am I sharing it? I should probably check on this. Nope, Python's taking a while. Wait. Let me close that. Yes. Yes. Brain has stopped working. What do now? Well, we could see if the program has stopped talking to me. Because that was an experience last night. It was a terrifying experience. I do not actually want to experience that again. I do not need programs talking to me like that. Unless it's like a horror game. And this is not supposed to be a horror game. Please, let's not do a horror game. Please, 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 please. Oh yeah, I was working on the roar. Okay. Now to, you know what? I'm gonna just, Nokia, you can be remade later. You're easy to remake. Hello, mirrors. Oh. Oh. Oh, how from? Oh. I say, mother. You're going to. Oh shoot! I didn't actually cancel. I didn't actually start this. I just got to it. Really? Okay. OBS. Come back, OBS. Okay. Yes, window capture and screen to screen. Oh wait. You'll be existing properties. Okay. Capture. Yes. There we go. Yeah, I'm drowning in everything. Yes. Okay. No, more like a. Oh, you're probably talking about that. No, it's supposed to be a dinosaur, but when the program decided to talk to me, I was in the middle of trying to like fix how it was looking and see if everything was like tilted right, and then I said, nope, 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 no, we're getting out of here. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah. It was technically just a hey, you doing good. Just wanted to say you're doing good. But programs are not normally supposed to talk to you like that. So, huh? What are you doing there, Sid? What do? Ah, come here. Come here. Let me try to fix how you look. Was I working on how I look? Maybe? I'm not sure. No, design-wise, it's more like a chicken raptor. Everything's going to be misplaced right now, but yeah. Oh god, Ed. Okay, let me show off the decent frame. Yes. Okay, let's see if I can fix this. Let's see where I was on the head. Yes, please, thank you. Right. I now have to tilt the head too. I don't know if it's genuinely good or people are just like complimenting me, but it is more animation than I've ever done in my life. Okay, I am probably not gonna look at chat. I have to like tilt this guy's head. Everything's like broken at this point. Wait, I better. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's the point where it stops. Okay, okay. Okay. Let's see. So, as a start, this is starting to rear up. Right, so his head's going to go back, but not up in the mouth. Or maybe we could do a little open. And sometimes it helps to also have it like available in a written form. Oh hey, Python is doing the let's test how well we did so we can optimize stage. It technically can. That works. So it builds itself once. And then if you tell it to enable optimizations, it will actually test itself like a mini test suite, and then it will build itself again after checking what the optimizations can happen. Except apparently if you try to do the link time optimization, it's almost like the implementation is broken in some way because it according to the editor's testing, it doesn't work as expected, / doesn't actually offer any benefits. Or something. Okay. Let's okay. So we're going to okay. Maybe he would be full roaring. No, maybe not full roaring yet, but just ready at the stage. I mean, obviously I have to fix the arms too. I actually have to like stretch him out a bit. I'm gonna go to the trap animation and kind of copy some of the bending I did there, but like leave the hands alone. They're fine. I just need to like unbend the arms bit. Except I might have completely straightened them out. did it corrupt? A complete corrupt. It's too far. That was terrifying. Just wait. Lights everywhere. You are live now. Jeez. The BFG division. I haven't actually played the second game of Modern Doom yet, but I have seen the particular scene. You can't just shoot a hole into the surface of Mars. Like objective, shoot a hole into the surface of Mars. I love that part. It said, "Okay, I have my hands on the control system." Click, 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 click. Would you like me to disable the security? Click, click. Captain, yes. Fucking yes. Disable, please. Disable. I don't know why. Just. Oh, wait, I think I do. It's fucking funny. Also, the only reason I remind is because apparently the BFG 10,000 that's used as a security system is actually the BFG 9000 with a massive, like, gun attachment. Like, that entire cannon system is technically just a gun attachment. It's hilarious. What was I doing? Oh yeah, trying to figure out head. You know, I think it might have to do with how much I move it before I try to, like, work on it. I think that affects how much it corrupts if I suddenly try another rotate operation. Okay. We'll deselect and... Too far. There, get rid of that pixel. Ah! Ah! Oh, that pixel. That pixel. Where are you at? 27 of 43 tests. Okay. Now we need to fix everything. Like, okay, you're kind of good. Let me pull up my trap. Okay, you frames. Ah, yeah, I could just. Mm. Okay, I didn't really need to do that. Okay, we do a copy, deselect. We swap our tabs. Okay, you want it in the arm. Okay, we're gonna do a. We're first going to do a hide on everything else, anyway. And now we do a paste. There we go. Now I can see what we're doing. Okay, so. Okay, deselect, clear the clipboard, blah, 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 blah. Okay, actually I need to probably deselect you a little too early. Are you lined up? You are lined up. Okay, deselect, okay. Right, you're further down. Okay, erase you. Yeah. Okay. Nope. Yeah. Okay, move you out of the way. We're going to... No. Deselect. We're actually just going to do an erase. Erase. So I can... What we're doing. do a move and let's see. Deselect, and now it should be right. Right, we're gonna have to. We will have to change its shape so it looks absolutely weird on one side. But it looks natural in here. There we go. Let's see. There we go. Let's see, sort my color back. Do this. Do a copy. Deselect. Okay, go to the other arm. Do a clear and do a paste. And now we do a deselect, and we're just going to do a penta and do the penta. Okay. Now we turn everything. We don't actually need to turn everything else off, do we? Okay, clear clipboard. Do a move. Man, it just seems so much thicker when you hide it like that. Okay, it ended up having some amount of overlap. Like, this looks awkward as frick because the dark ends up looking way bigger than the rest of the arm. Or at least way bigger than the front arm because it's also being broken up. It's there. Okay. Let's set you like that. Honestly, I need to fix the leg now. Okay, we're going to do a there we go. There's my operation and a paste and yeah, it's only deselect. Okay, but we're gonna have to do clear body. And we have to clear out all the extra junk that was there for the way this leg was originally designed. Okay. Buddy. Buddy. Okay. And now that actually looks kind of natural, except for the really big ass head now. Okay. the body so I can go fix this shit. Because doing the rotations, like, quick, it's easy. God, it mangles. Nope. Okay. Ugh. Okay, we're gonna clear your spots for now. Oh, jeez. Okay, still problem with my kitty headset. Ow. My glasses. Oh. Oh, my glasses. Oh, hey. Did I ever play the alert? Oh, wait. If it did, it got hidden by everything else. That's got hidden by the joypad. But actually, I haven't like checked in ages to see if it's even pinging it right. I'm not even sure I heard anything. I'm probably gonna have to check the link for the alerts again. Anyway, yay! Got a follow! I got another follow! Because the first follow I got, I didn't even realize I had a follow. Because it just didn't tell me. Okay. Oh man. And we're gonna have to fix how mangled the eyeballs are. Okay. Easy way to fix it. We'll just erase it. Nope, I need to eat up. Okay. You see, currently it looks like he has no eyeballs. Oh wait, wrong Dana. Okay. Okay, good. It's still streaming. Hey, we've actually got good frame rate tonight. Probably helps that my husband is not watching TV right now. Beep, please do that. Oh well. Dang it! Now I want to go. I want to go play Damon X Machina. Snoot. This is gonna look weird for a minute. Cutting off his jaw. Keep going. Oh, you need the screamer to avoid. What did you do? If I get us out of the Oh, oh man. You've got separated files. Yeah, having it suddenly be the wrong format is fine, I say with giant air quotes. The read-only thing, that's probably a permissions issue with either Windows or, actually I don't know if you're anything on Windows. Well, before you get to learn Godot, you get to learn everything else about a computer! Imagine my eyeballs are just crossing. Yeah. technically, before I got to play around with building operating systems for fun, I had to deal with how would I describe it? Literally figuring out how consoles work. So, yeah. So Windows, what you want to do is go find the folder you unpacked into the Godot project, right-click on it, click Properties, and then make sure it's not like toggle to read-only, and make it apply to all the all the files underneath the folder. That usually works. How you managed to make them read-only though is impressive. Because Windows normally does not do that unless it thinks it's a system file, or something else is trying to own it, and you're supposed to not have read permission, or write permission, I mean. I should probably try to get back to... What do you mean, no? Oh, because you're actual. So yeah, it's at least I'll say easy fix? Okay. Let me look at my gallery of things. Oh wait, that's my base. It doesn't have frames. Yeah. You go vertical. This is probably gonna get me in trouble. I just go flat across. Wrong one? Right one. Yeah, kind of flat across. Oh, that's why. Definitely looks weird. Okay. No, wrong one. Now, admittedly, this song is probably going to get nuked off the playlist because it is very definitely popular. It's from Need from Speed Heat, or at least that's where most people know it from, and it kind of did the spike in popularity. Geez, wrong color. It kind of did the spike in popularity after it got featured in there. Nope. We'll just say that. Okay. Okay. Do a dropper and okay. Let's see. Because Bunny is actually a pretty dramatic shift there too. This might just be more dramatic than expected. Something like that. Yeah. Okay. Let's go back to this. And now we do the complicated bit of where the f is the jump? Especially when I have this open for. Yeah. Oh no, I basically broke his poor jaw. No, you don't want that. Yay! Progress! I am trying to design a jaw. I am trying to design a jaw and mustn't. Uh, Okay. We're gonna have to do. We'll cheat to get to white. Great. Anatomy is indeed weird. I am also no artist. Here I am being a thing. Uh, Congratulations, me! I need to make another frame now. Yeah, that's right. I got so up in this, I forgot that Python finished some time ago because I like saw it and then I said, no, I need to keep working on that. Okay, let's see. We're going to hide this. And we're going to bring up my thing so I can view it. Okay. I don't need that. I don't need that. Okay, that guy. We're on to the next part. So. Boy. I might need to go ahead and do this. Okay. I think this can work. Requirement already satisfied. Wait, didn't I have? Ah, right. So I did that. Okay. Didn't I set up Python or pip? I should have. Yeah, there it is. The yeah, it's there. Maybe it's just install warning. Okay. Let's see. Let's also summon our list. Okay. Come on. There we go. All right, now. Nope, you're coming. Oh, jeez. Okay, I forgot to do the forgot to add this part. We'll just redo the whole thing. Come on. What do you mean already satisfied? What? Do I have to like do a force or something? Okay. Let's do I want you to actually install, please. Thank you. Thank you. Let me actually redo that. Thank you. Okay. We don't need that anymore. You're going to be in a while. Okay, we finally forcibly did that. Alright, and now we do and there we go. Rebuilding the modules, forcibly reinstalling them. What? But reinstalled packaging. But it was. Why am I not there? Huh? But I didn't even re-download it. Also, I probably need to reopen. I need to reopen Python for one link, because I'm not going to go find. Here we go. I forgot I need to actually have this link in a bit. But, huh? But it's there. I just reinstalled it. Will this work? Because I do need to actually like force a reinstall. What? From where? Okay, the force reinstall just makes it fail. Why is it doing that? Okay. Why is this a boss right now? For some reason, trying to force reinstall it doesn't work, but just uninstalling and reinstalling does. Ugh. Oh, that is like... Ah! If maybe I will just redo the same process. Oh yes, we're supposed to uninstall and then reinstall, but it doesn't do that successfully. Alright. Nice on a wheel. Okay. Finish that one. I have to double check with Mason because... Okay, good, you're a regular. Oh! Alright, it was these parts that confused me. Okay, never mind. Okay. Got you done. So I guess Whale was just the odd one out there. What? Oh no, this is gonna have to... Okay. Hang on, let me redo this. Okay, sudo pip3 uninstall ninja 2 and sudo pip3 install. Oh no, index and links this ninja 2. Yeesh. Redo this. Thank you. There we go. Alright. Huh. And there we go. Reinstall my component. Okay. Alright, now. Come on. Clear that. So let's see, and this one again. Okay. And delete the note now because we don't actually need it anymore. Okay, time to do this yet again. You know what? I got a better idea. Let's see. Yeah, we're working character. It's moving. And yeah. Godot is actually kind of weird about drag and drop. Let's see. Do the copy and the and the paste and yes, do the stuff. Uh, yeah, for some reason, all Godot wants to do is like manipulate items on the screen. It doesn't understand panning right away or just like moving objects. Like sometimes it does, but most of the time, no. Yeah, doing move mode works wonders. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I have only been streaming like oh wait, huh? Why does that say an hour and 40 minutes? I thought it was only like a hour. Wow. I mean, even with the 10-minute lead-in time, that's like, wow, that's a lot. I'm going to have a cookie. It's starting to go dry now. Yeah. So for your tutorial, you should probably double check that it's not like Godot 3 instead of Godot 4. Because since Godot 3 is still widely used, especially for C# to web exports, there's still a lot of Godot 3 stuff out there. Like, a lot of it. And just make sure that it actually specifies like Godot 4 at least, otherwise you will have issues where it runs into things. And even between minor versions, things can change rapidly. I think Godot has like Godot documentation has a list of breaking changes for going from one version to another. That would be useful if you need to like see why a tutorial isn't working sometimes. Yay! I think we've rebuilt everything. Yay, we've rebuilt all of that. Okay, time to rebuild that big one. Oh. You know what? I'm going to have to reinstall my kernel because it's got to regenerate the RAM disk. Because we need to update system D in there. Freckles. Freckles, I say! Yeah, some of these will now suddenly be met. We? I don't want to worry about rebuilding this right now. Okay. Yes, collision shape is very important if you wanted to do things and react to physics, even in 2D. Okay, copy. And do I paste? Yes, do I paste because I don't like doing seds. If I can avoid it, I don't like doing them. Let's see. All right. Where's blue? So, doing an LD config to check like all the libraries available is, in my opinion, not a bad idea. But for some reason, they think it just wastes time. I'm sure a lot of people think it wastes time. All it really does is go, hey, LD config, do a run. And it goes, okay. Like, unless you're trying to boot in like milliseconds or nanoseconds on a server where everyone's like using it and is waiting, and like every second down is bunches of money lost, you don't really need to worry about how long it takes you to boot. You just don't. It's like weird and pointless to worry about that sort of thing. You don't need to. Anyway, c dash d equal to, it's due to like dependencies I don't want to bother with. Like, and the original, it's disabled. Here it's auto, but I'm not going to bother doing that. HD sys users equals true. If you don't have this, Dracut will actually fail to build like 3/4 of the RAM disk, and then you can get a funny little bug wherein it basically tries to boot forever in a loop from itself. That was fun. That was fun to learn about and deal with. I managed to stop people at work with that. Like, hey, look, it's the never booting computer that is always booting. Anyway, yes, you have to use this with JetCut now. Like, you don't have a choice, even if you want to have a choice. Okay, gross. R equals new. And source-based distributions do not use package managers unless you forcibly set it up for that. So, you know, we're not gonna have that here. What am I doing? D equals disabled. D user db equals false. D mod equals release. D equals disabled. D conf dir equals dot d. Oh, no. Let me. Well, it's technically correct, but let me look at it. Okay, let me do. Nope. Nope. Okay, there we go. It's like I don't have Pam yet. I don't want to do Pam right now. No, I don't need the extra security yet. No! No, no, no. I don't want to. Pam is a just set up. Also, if you do it wrong, you get locked out forever. Then you have to redo everything again. Just do. Sysupdate, I think, works on images, which, unless you go through the effort of making your source-based operating system an image, useless. kind of want to play with the whole make the kernel and RAM disk a single EFI image and do that, but else it seems like a little more work than I want to bother with. Hey, there we go. Instead of my usual pattern of, let's tie everything together, I want to make sure it actually does the things I need it to do. Because that's actually kind of important. If it doesn't reinstall the bootloader, we have a major problem. Because it has to actually, like, rebuild that too. And I kind of rely on the system bootloader to do this. Okay. Oh, it's got that version, not that version. Huh. I wonder why it cares about the difference. Yeah, no, I don't have BPF. Oh, let's see. Unprecedented cleanse. God, that'd be a spam. What the hell is Streambo? It's like the second stream in a row where I've gotten someone trying to go, here, yes, do this thing. Oh, set man policy, get man policy. It's probably like a Pam thing. Everything else is basically a yes. Yes. Quota on? Oh, quota on. Quota check. I don't have. Oh, yeah, that requires quota tools. Yeah, let's pile of tools here. P-file. PE-file is the one that enables the UKFI thing, which I cannot bring myself to bother doing. Oh yeah, I think I was gonna try doing this at some point, and that's why it's like that. But, nah, I'll do it later. Maybe when I have to deal with doing PAM too. Yeah, I don't actually have the ability to do cakes. Like, it's actually a separate package. Like, I could theoretically make the kernel to switch to a new kernel, but no. That would probably be a specific action I don't check. Oh yeah, Valgrind. I don't have the BPF capabilities. I don't really care right now. Yeah, no, I have avoided installing any of these for a while. For now. The time is coming, though, where I'll be forced to install them all. And I'm not looking forward to that. That's in the dependency hell section. Yeah. I think that's for encrypting the disk, actually. Which, I don't really need that. Like, I could use it, sure, but do I need it? No. I don't really need it now. Oh yeah, if I install the whole GPG system and have PGP available. Let's see. I don't even know if I have a TSS on my system at all. Or TPM2. I haven't the faintest idea if I have one on there. But what? Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Huh. Unless it's like unless it's looking for a header file. That's weird. Oh, I found the library. At least it's just a runtime dependency. That means it'll technically only call to it if it needs it, but I think it might still do a link. Runtime dependencies can sometimes cause dependency hell. It gets weird. Okay. Yeah, good. Okay, all good. Hopefully that's okay. All these are manual tests. MakeOSI found it's a fun tool to play with. MakeOSI. It's literally make OS image actually, but no, I am not about to install it here. Plus, it basically like downloads packages from repositories to build copy. I don't think it actually builds from source. So, while it'd be really fun, no. Oh yeah, RPM spec. This is partially because systemd is developed by Red Hat, the Red Hat team, and Red Hat makes the RPM package standard. I think they kind of had a hand in making it like the POSIX package manager or Linux standard thing manager. Did they manage to convince people to make it a standard? You can rely on. Oh right, yeah. If you're managing like images of systems, you can launch emulators to deal with that. Right. Busybody. I'm sure people think systemd is a busybody all the time. Oh boy, that's funny. Okay, it's funny to me. Okay. Many things are now false. Okay. Batch completion I kinda don't need. Jekyll, I don't remember what the heck Jekyll is. Okay. So. Okay. No, it is not split. I made sure of that. It's definitely not split anymore. It's all one. Oh yeah, they're actually going to remove the sysv. I don't actually know how you say it in this, but it's like System 5 in its scripts. Something like that. Anyway, I think in 258, the major version, they actually pulled all of the support for that, so you can't use this anymore. Unless you're like not using systemd as init. Then you can do whatever you want at that point. Yes. Bleh. So good. See, here we go. It has picked me up. Yes. You don't need the website, though. And now, the really big things. Let's make sure it's got everything. Okay. Yeah, it's enabled it anyway. Right, because I'm on the library. It's like, okay, it's still there. I could do it. Whatever, I don't know. Yeah, see, bootloader, EFI. Yeah, it's there. Meanwhile, when the do not work, I have to like disable all the EFI stuff because it's got an EFI implementation, but it's flaky. I think I broke it by trying to manipulate it too many times. It's a lot easier to just do the old stuff, the classic BIOS where it's a master boot table and oh wait, master boot record. There we go. That's why they are. Yes, master boot record. You get 4 partitions. Number 4 is extended for doing more than 4 because yes, it was clearly a tacked on thing. And you just like ham-fist your way through it. Or so, at least it feels like you're ham-fisting your way through it. Let me keep checking this. I should keep checking this. I'm babbling, babble, 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 babble. They make my avatar talk though. Taki, 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 taki. Annoying. Yeah, it has the compatibility. Yeah, and technically we are somewhere between rubber ducking and I don't know, not going insane on the stream that's supposed to last roughly 3 hours. Gonna give or take a few minutes or maybe an hour. Let's see. Let's disabled. Don't need that. Don't need that. I think that's because I'm pretty sure I disabled the audit system inside the kernel because, like, you know what? You spit out too many updates. No! I still did it on some things anyway, but not nearly as badly. Like, reports USB stuff, it reports when the card changes, does some extra reports, it doesn't spam everything. Oh, holy shit. How the fuck have I been streaming for 2 hours? Huh. I guess I'm awake now. I am awake tonight. Yay. I don't know if that's EA actually. So she since I get to take care of the child by myself tomorrow because weekend shift. Oh, that child is going to just be upset. She's going to wonder where Daddy is, and I get to say, no, Daddy's at work still. Oh yeah, it's basically stuff we sort of don't need. Standalone binaries. Yeah, see here it describes all of that. There's also a way to like completely work around bootloaders and like use a Linux kernel as its own bootloader, but I am not about to try and do that. It just reads like it's complicated. Let's see, I don't need this part because I don't need that. Okay. I didn't even know standalone binaries was possible in systemd. Yeah, see? I ate cookie. I've turned in most. Okay, this is actually what I want. Right. Okay, let's see. It says standalone binaries to true. Yes, set to true. Here's cool. Mm. Hmm. No. Mm. Yeah, when they had share space on free desktop. If only free desktop. Mm. Mm. Alright. Huh. Is that what it's for here? Mm. Okay, that doesn't tell us very much. I'm trying to find out about this standalone binaries thing. Oh, yeah, see? It is boots. Hmm. Hmm. I probably want to take a second look at that to be sure I'm doing it right. Concepts. Everything. Hacker. Architecture for developers. Oh yeah, the thing that freaked everybody out, even though Oracle did it first, because it's it was actually pointless to have everything separated still. Okay. Yeah. I feel like I read that before, but I probably want to read it again just for schools me shits and giggles. Uh, uh, what am I looking for? Neat. Interfaces. Uh, okay. This is master. What is the user is broken? Yes, yeah, yes, it is. This is also a fun read. It actually goes along with the case for the user merch because there are things there. Uh, sure I want to. Uh, oh yeah, Red Hat Enterprise. Yeah. Okay, related packages. Various distributions, users groups, and home directory. Okay, I want to look at that, see if it'd be worth my time to change to it later. I don't want videos. Uh, I can read that later, technically, but I don't think I'm going to find much information on what I'm actually after. Oop. Probably not. Hmm. Mm. Load it back up. Uh, Mason options. Mason options. Okay. Standalone. Ah, it actually says also, which means there's a combined and then not combined. Well, why do I like it? What do I want? I'm not sure it'd be worth it. Oh. There's me not realizing what's up and what's not. Again. Whee! Let me just proceed to die. Okay, I guess there's no sets of sunrise emojis. Alright, some of this is just talking. Yeah. Oh, really? It actually involves individual binaries. Okay, neat. It already does individual binaries. Or maybe it eventually went to monolithic. Don't know. Hmm. Okay, this is neat. Some people actually try to optimize their systems to boot in less than that still. And this is an article from 2013 when everything was not everything, everyone was screaming, "Ah, SystemD is going to ruin everything!" Oh, yeah, this is the only reason people over optimize the shit out of their boot times, like servers. Another cookie. This part I kind of like. Oh, and the configuration file language. It is a modified form of INI, which is an ancient standard, but it is indeed simple. It is literally just sections with key value pairs. It's essentially a stupid simplified type of database where all you get is key value pairs. Those do exist. They're normally only used for very simple things because it's too simple as a database. Like, way too simple. The old homepage.
tutorials are nice. So, uh, shells are indeed their own languages. Even under Windows, like PowerShell is technically also a language you program in. And that is why there are tutorials for doing things in PowerShell and you're like typing commands into scripts. It is technically a language. Oh, focus. Mm. No, I'm pretty sure you can use System D on handhelds now. I want to say that the internal operating system of the Steam Deck does in fact use System D because it's actually just Arch. Oh, what did you do now, Zipper? You have the gapy fish. You have the gapy fish. Mm. Okay, I think I've seen something like this. I think you need either an Area 2D program to act like a collision area, or kind of better yet, make the world boundary with the collision shape go next to your character instead of just underneath. Because you can't just stop it from going, like, from falling down. You also have to stop it from even tipping off the edge in the first place. Like, stop it from being able to fall off. That'll probably work slightly better than only underneath. That is my thought process, anyway. Okay. The heck is NIH syndrome? Oh, not invented here syndrome. Ah, I do not have any money. Literally, I don't actually have money. I tend to spend it on my family as soon as I get it. Or I spend it on me when I get it, after bills. But mostly my family. I buy a lot of stuff for my family. And then I run myself out of money. And also bills. Hmm. fine. You'll just chilling while I read stuff. I mean, the form of tribalism is definitely found in some real diehard fans of Apple stuff. I I guess on some level I could be accused of being tribalistic and doing a lot of Apple products, but I don't actually want to deal with Windows anymore. I got really fed up with it. So technically I just have a big old mix of old Windows computers with Linux on them and Mac hardware because I actually needed something stable that I didn't have to maintain myself for a family computer. And it works for a family computer. It's a lot of stuff. Alright then, there's just pictures of Doge baking things. And now, now Doge's just like chilling. Okay, not what I expected. You know what? You reinvent the wheel every time you make a game. Yeah. Oh, just different words. Okay. I remember Upstart vaguely. Vaguely. I think I was there when it was. I was there? Oh, hey. Yeah, I think I was there when Ubuntu was using Upstart. It's still used there. That's why. Is Ubuntu Touch? I wonder if that still exists. Hmm. It was ancient. Well, before that. Mindshare. If there were licensing issues, then yes, it would be hard. Okay, half the crowd turns violent, the other half doesn't know what you're talking about. Hmm. Okay, it is still being made. It released a few months ago. Hmm. Ah. Technically, the whole bring it to every device thing was you fall slowly now. I ha. Fall, you instead falling slowly. I that I think the only world boundary I ever did was in that game jam thing. I put the character in a box. Also, it was like always on the ground, so it couldn't actually fall out of the world anyway. So the box was just to contain it. I that might be a look up what the heck is going on and find out why it's not working, because I am at the limit of my knowledge. Ugh, yeah, the whole bringing Ubuntu to all the devices for a unified experience, like Windows started doing, was actually the reason the whole Unity interface happened, because it's closer to a smartphone, smart device interface than it is to a desktop interface. Luckily, they moved away from that because, oh my god, it's. Mm, yeah, free desktop holds a lot of stuff. Uh, why do we need lines from the original Unix? Uh, Neat. Yeah, I do know there are still people out there that basically just, if it somehow doesn't relate to how the original Unix did shit, then it is like worthless. A lot of those people are on BSD and they can go stay over there. Because BSD has always read as like fucking arrogant to me. I started in 2012 trying to look at stuff like that. Ugh. Huh, neat. So there's now actually a circular dependency between system D and dbus, but that depends on building modules. Because like you don't actually have to have dbus in place to build system D, and you can build it afterwards, and system D will still be able to use it. Yeah, because they're the ones that are like, it must be Unix or nothing. Like they did actually fork off of original AT&T Unix. So I mean, they did actually adopt it as default just after this article was written. I can confirm it is just text files because it's just an INI style. They have actually feature creep since this was written. System D forces you to do something. It forces you to actually get with the goddamn times. But that's about it. They did finally drop compatibility just because it's 2025. It's too old. System 5 is like it's starting to approach half a century old, I think. Or older. So it does actually need to be dropped. It's too old. Yeah, I know about these. The only arcane configuration tools I've ever run into is the boot system stuff. Oh, hi, Sarybot. You're not in chat anymore on screen. Oh. Yeah, not anymore. Freenode is dead. I looked it up. Freenode is dead. Dead. Now this, they have actually been starting to succeed on that. Because unfortunately, Linux did fragment way too much. There's nothing. Okay. I mean, there's sockets in there. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay, I don't need to reinstall. I don't think I need to reinstall the bootloader. You know what? Let's see. Also, yes, it actually kind of is broken. At least based on what they've written here. These are little lines. Okay, good. Now I can just scroll it. Helps if I do, you know, this. Oh, okay. I guess that doesn't actually need SQLite as a, or it doesn't need the things as an update. Okay. Okay. I would have to remove it and then reinstall. Okay, that won't actually show anything. Mm, mm, mm. Okay, meh. Oh, neat. These things I keep having to look up. Wow. Seed groups are a fancy way to manage things that I just have not actually managed because I almost just never need to bother with where's this doing, where's this doing, where's this doing, where's this doing. I don't get that granular. Okay, nothing bugged out. Well, hmm. Huh, neat. So road level 5. Yeah, you're in my same time zone. I wonder where you work. Anyway, good night. Sleep tight for however much of the morning is left. Bye bye. I'm just gonna keep reading. Uh, cool. Heh. Okay. Ugh. A 45-minute commute. I'm sorry. Do you work in the mountains? That sounds like you work in the mountains. Well, I suppose falling slowly is a start. Now you can look up, hey, how do I stop a character falling slowly? That's probably a good question to look up. Ah, no. Yeah, no boonies. Wee. Boonies. Uh, boonies. Okay, you should go off to bed. Go, bed. Bed with you. Bed for you. Good night. Go to get some sleep. bunch of reading now. Reading good. It needs Pam. Anyway. Huh. Only possible if you know the root password. Interesting. Huh. Basically makes some directories portable. Interesting. Okay. Oh yeah, they're really stuck. Oh wow, 2010. The original one. So I did the right thing by installing SSH. Okay. Mhm. Mm. Ah, okay. I spent way too long just reading and reading in silence. Especially since now I am alone. Okay. Well, we didn't really get back to art. It's almost the end of the stream. Yep. Okay. So, let's see. Alright, I already reinstalled that. Optional. Uh, oh, this is all to build the API documentation to build man pages. Excuse me. This one I could probably look up. So, I think we will install Wayland and its protocols, and then that will probably be the last thing we do, because for Linuxy stuff, that's KDE. This is a optional dependency to enable extra stuff in sensors, which ideally needs desktop. That's a system monitor that needs desktop. That is Kino, the emulator, the great Linux emulator that ideally should be running under a desktop. That's a web browser for KDE. That's the sound system. It's some extra sound system stuff. This is a movie player that runs from a console. This is VLC. It is known. Printing, because I should probably enable printing on this thing. And typesetting. And hey, here's my KDE. Maybe I get my Godot stuff that's in this window. So yeah, we're about to hit major goddamn dependency hell. Just all the dependency hells possible. Realistically speaking, some of this I should be concerned about later, but also I am not about to try and keep looking things up over here. Sure. Wait, what version of LibArchive do I have? I'm on the right one. Okay. Like I should worry about some of these. I'm probably not going to yet because there's too goddamn many. Or if I need to open things elsewhere. Okay. And then you'll just be, wait later. I'll probably arrange you after I'm done here. Nope, I need this. Oh, you actually have a dash in there. I do find it funny that Valve, of all people, managed to get Wayland to start actually moving their asses on getting to be usable and a proper replacement for all the Xorg X server stuff, since that is also about as old as System 5 and its scripts. Like, Valve forced it to start actually updating and getting a proper schedule because it's like, okay, we need to do stuff. And it's 5 months later and nothing's happened. Okay, we need to get things to happen now. Come on, move it, chop chop. Okay. There we go. It shouldn't take that much time to build. Hey. There's some guy on Twitch somewhere building a Wayland, I think he's building a window manager or like a compositor. It's either a compositor or desktop manager, window manager, something like that. But he's trying to avoid using these. It's actually kind of funny that you're going to build something using Wayland without using Wayland. I think he's like only using the protocols. Or something like that. He's just avoiding using the main Wayland stuff. It's like hand coding it all in. I think that's what he's doing anyway. Good, Texas. Alright, now do the nexty. Okay. Okay, I may as well just retype this. Or copy link. Paste. Ooh, fast. I still like hand typing stuff sometimes, but honestly. Wow. Oh, jeez. Classic indie game. It is almost 2 in the morning. Why did I just let that play unabated? Oh, because I'm insane. Hmm. You know, I should probably check on my stream. Just a little bit. Still going. No dropped frames at potato rates. Okay, the only frames missed are due to rendering lag. Like, wow, I missed 32 of 330,900 blah blah rapidly rising. Wow. Sweet. Sweet, the potato is. Ow. Ow, my everything. Oh, hey, I actually have a smaller file size than when I was even on meld. I feel like it's still size wrong, but eh. Eh. Meh. Hmm? What do you say? Meh. Okay, let's see. Okay. Is going to be dependency hell because well, okay. Hmm. Well, at least under other desktop environments not using Wayland, uh, the Xorg, Xserver, whatever you want to call it, dependencies start getting massive. And then it's partially because of the graphics and graphics drivers. They get enormous. They start looping on themselves. It's ridiculous. We are going to run into that eventually, though. We will. We will. Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay. Let's see. I've got CMake because function. Oh, wait. So here we see the first potential instance of dependency hell. Behold, if you do all the recommended fucking dependency hell. I hope it would. Suddenly it explodes in dependency hell. Behold! We have that. The dependency hell. Just to get all the dependencies there. Okay, I've got that. Why does QT have a dependency on GTK? I mean, see, it's optional, but why? Oh no. Oh no, I'm probably building this anyway. You see. You see the dependency held before me. I opened the PNG somewhere. Anyway, let's start closing shit. Just to clean this up a little teeny weensy tiny bit. That's a lot of tabs closed. There's a reason why. You know what? I should probably move some of these tabs and then do a this and then yes, we shall save this as a tab group. And this. I think we're technically make interesting content, except your shoulder drive me fucking insane. That's a good thing. We've got to get to work on while we do this. Right. Okay. Wonder if I can get the helper dock into here somehow with Twitch and OBS and stuff. That way I can just go, okay, I want to do it right there, I want to do this, I want to do that, I do it work. Anyway, for my own sanity, it is now the time to kick you all out. Yes, I kick you out now. Goodbye!